look around and tell me, what do you see? As you look around, have a look around and tell me, what do you see?
I see an eye dilating and undilating.
You're going to allow that image to pass by. Allowing your mind to open to another scene. When I count to 3 and click my fingers, you're going to allow a new scene to unfold. 1, 2, and 3. What do you see now?
Yellow fog.
Yellow fog? What colour?
Yellow.
Yellow. I'm going to keep walking through that fog now. I'm going to walk through it. It's very heavy and very thick. But now it's starting as we walk, starting to disperse. It's moving, it's shifting away. And as it lifts away, tell me what you see. As you come out of that fog, what do you see?
A meadow.
A meadow. Wonderful. Is there flowers in the meadow?
Yeah. And the big blue sky.
Have a look around the meadow. Tell me what else you see.
Butterflies.
Wonderful. I want you to look down at your feet, and you will see, as you look down, feet that resemble a male or a female's feet. What do you see? What are on your feet? Are they barefoot or are they something else?
Working shoes.
Working shoes. What kind? How would you describe them?
Big, brown, tough.
Are they shoes or boots?
Shoes, boots.
They're boots. Do they come up past your ankle or are they lower?
Yeah. Past the ankle.
What are you wearing on your legs?
Shorts. Jean shorts.
I want you to be looking down upon yourself as you're wearing these boots and jean shorts, being able to fully see how you look, able to see your own image of yourself. Describe to me what you look like. What are you wearing on your top half?
Like a farmer.
A farmer?
Checkered
Mm-hmm.
shirt kind of thing.
And what about your hair or your head?
One of those cowboy hats.
Mm-hmm. What colour is it?
Beige.
And what's your hair like? Even though you have a hat, you will know. Is it short, long?
Medium, straight, blonde hair.
Here you are in this meadow. Why have you come to the meadow? You're going to know this.
I wanted to relax.
Do you feel that you work hard?
No.
No. What age are you here? I'll have that number to be shown to you.
11.
What's your name? Allow your ears to hear that name.
Frank.
What country are you in, Frank? You're going to know that by your surroundings and by your life.
France.
I'm going to ask you what year it is, and you're going to see that year appear clearly.
(1876).
Wonderful. How would you describe your life, Frank? You're 11 years old. How would you describe your life so far?
Fake.
Fake? Explain more.
As if I'm not really living it. I'm living a different life. I'm not myself. I'm different. I have two different realities when I'm by myself and with people.
Do you feel trapped at home?
Slightly.
So when you're in the middle, you feel free?
Yeah.
What do you not like about having your different life? What would you say makes you feel most unsettled and upset about the other side of your life?
Presenting a certain image of myself to other people.
What is that image? What do you present yourself as?
Kind of guy I guess I'd like to be. Or I think they'd like. Both.
I'm going to go back to your home now. When I click my fingers, you're going to be at your front door. I'm going to explain and see fully your house there. 1, 2, and 3. You're there at your house. Explain to me, what does your house look like?
Very modern.
It's modern? So explain to me how that looks. Is it bricks or?
White stone. All tidy, neat. Glass. Lots of glass. And white pillars. Big stone door. Made out of marble with a gold handle knob, doorknob. Scratch marks under the floor from the door, on the floor from the door.
Okay.
Yes, a black marble floor.
So I want you to go in your front door, and as you enter your house now, how do you feel about being there home? How does it make you feel to be home?
Don't feel anything.
You feel an emptiness at being home?
Yeah.
Why do you feel that is? Why do you feel emptiness?
Because there's nothing there. There's nothing that makes it homey to me. It's just another place.
How is your relationship with your parents?
We don't really have a relationship. Small. Hello, how do you do? Thank you for dinner. Bye.
Why do you feel that you don't have a relationship with your parents?
I'm not very close to them.
Did they not show you affection?
Not as much as I'd have liked.
What about your mother? Describe her to me. Have a look. You can see your mother's face and know her energy. What does your mother look like?
Fair hair. Going grey.
And how is it? On you go.
I see two parts of her. A very kind, warm face, but also a stone cold.
And is she like that with you?
I see the kind face, but then when she talks to me, I see the cold face.
Do you not feel loved by her?
Not as I would like to, no.
And what about your father? What's your mother's name before we go to your father? Listen for her name. What's the name of your mother?
I always call her Mum.
But what do other people call her?
Mary.
What age is your mother when you were 11 years old?
29.
I want you to look into the eyes of your mother. Looking at her eyes. Not at the colour of her eyes, but connecting with her soul. Does your mother remind you in energy from anyone in this lifetime?
No.
I need to go to your father now and describe him to me. What's your father's name?
Two names come to mind, Henry and Frank.
Does he have two names? What is his first name?
Henry.
What age is your father?
32.
I want you to describe, how does your father look?
Fair hair, blue eyes, strong arms, big hands. There's a bit of a crooked nose.
How is your relationship with your father? Is he kind to you?
Yes.
Would you say that you got on better with your father over your mother?
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
I only ever see the kind side to my father, never anything else, as if he doesn't. I don't see him completely, only one tiny aspect of it.
And why is that?
We just don't connect. He's always busy and I'm always doing something. So we just never. We care for each other, but we don't.
Okay. I want you to look into the eyes of your father. Connect with his soul, his energy. Does he remind you of anyone from this lifetime and his energy?
Not so much, no.
No? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No. Well, I have a little sister.
Mm-hmm. What age is your sister when you were 11 years old?
She's 7.
What's her name?
Josephine.
And how do you describe her?
She's got long brown hair and eyes.
How is her character? How is your relationship with her?
I don't know. I sort of get along with her, but I don't know her well enough to. I'm not close with her.
So connect with Josephine's eyes for a moment so that you can connect with her soul. Just to receive the energy of her. Does she remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
No.
So we're going to move forward in this life to something significant or something important happens to you. When I click my fingers, a new scene will unfold. 1, 2, and 3. What do you see?
I'm at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
The big sun's massive and hot. It's a nice, calm day. Clouds, lots of white clouds in the sky.
How do you feel here at the beach?
As if I belong.
What age are you now?
15.
And who's with you? Are you on your own or with someone else?
There's a girl couple meters away. But I don't know her. Not well, at least.
Do you talk to this girl at all?
I watch her to see what she does.
Is it only today that you watch her, or you know her from before?
I've seen her before.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a fondness for her?
Yes.
How do you know her? Do you just know her from the area, or have you spoken?
No, I've only seen her about at the markets, at the beach, walking around town.
Mm-hmm.
She's always by herself.
I'm going to progress forward just a little bit more. Do you speak with this girl? 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, we end up chatting a bit.
Mm-hmm. Do you become friends?
We do.
Mm-hmm. Do you become more than friends?
Not really, no. No, we have fun with each other, but we never become serious.
Okay, so we're going to progress forward to yet another significant point in this life. As Frank, and when I click my fingers, a new scene will unfold. 1, 2, and 3. Tell me what you see.
I'm in a graveyard,
Mm-hmm.
crying over a tombstone.
Mm-hmm. Who has passed away?
A woman.
Who is this woman?
The girl.
What has happened to the girl?
She went to war.
What age are you here?
"19.
And did you feel that you loved her?
Yes.
So how do you feel as you're here by her grave?
Lost. Confused as to how that could happen.
Do you know exactly what has happened to her before she passed in war? How did she pass?
I hear people talking about a bomb, but I'm not sure. It's just rumours.
What was her name?
Henrietta. Harriet.
Harriet? So if I say the name Harriet, was that her first name?
Yes.
So before her passing, and when she was alive, I want you to look into her eyes, just to connect with the soul. Does she remind you of anyone from this lifetime?
I feel like there's someone.
Strange as that may be, who do you feel that she is?
I'm not too sure. I don't really know this girl that well. There's something familiar.
Does the girl here have a name? Cameron? Okay. So we're going to progress forward now to another significant point in this life as Frank. When I count to 3, a new scene will unfold. 1, 2, and 3. What do you see?
I'm at a wedding.
Whose wedding is it?
I don't know. I just went there. I got some invitation from a person I don't know.
So why is this place significant at this wedding for you?
It makes me think about Harriet. I see the happy couple.
And how are you feeling?
Sad. And I try to be happy and congratulate the couple. But I can't help but think of Harriet.
So I want you to focus on your body now with that sadness, that grief. The body of Oscar. And in that sadness in your body, where do you hold it? Whereabouts in your body do you hold that sadness, that grief?
My stomach and throat. And my heart.
We're going to move forward now, in this lifetime as Frank, to another significant point. When I count to 3, a new scene will unfold. 1, 2, and 3. What do you see now?
I'm at home, in an armchair, relaxing.
Say that again, you see your home?
I'm at home in an armchair, relaxing.
What age are you here?
Sorry?
What age are you?
35. It's Christmas. Well, there's a Christmas tree in the corner.
Is this in a new house? Or is it your parents' house?
It's a new house. It's an old one, wood. Like a cabin, but bigger.
Is there anyone else there with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's
There's
there?
some children playing by the tree. Play fighting.
Are those your children?
Yes.
How many children are there?
2, 3.
3? So tell me about these children. Who's the eldest?
Edward.
What age is Edward?
He's 6.
What is he like? Describe him to me.
He's always got a smile on his face. He's always full of joy. Seeing him just lights me up.
And who is underneath him? Who is your child a bit younger than Edward? Morgan? And what age is Morgan?
He's 4.
And what's he like?
He's a bit more serious. He also loves to play and run around. But I often see him with a more straight face, as though he's in thought.
So he's a deep child, always in thought, yeah?
Most of the time, yeah.
And who is your youngest child?
Helena.
What age is Helena?
She's 3.
And what is she like?
She just sits there looking at everyone, kind of inquisitively.
And do you have a partner or a wife here?
Yeah, she's standing in the doorway, holding a mug, watching the kids.
What's your wife's name?
Charlie.
So describe Charlie to me.
Brown-haired woman. She's got very kind eyes. And she looks at me like she really loves me.
And do you?
She's nothing but kind to everyone she meets. No. She's nothing but kind to us. But she can be a bit cold to strangers.
So how do you feel in your life at this point with your wife and children?
Average.
Average. Do you feel in any way unfulfilled?
Yes.
Why is that? What do you feel you wish you were doing?
Something with my life.
You feel bored?
Yes. I feel like I'm just dad who goes to work, comes back to put bread on the table, but I'm not actually doing anything with my life.
What is it that you work as?
Lumberjack.
I want to move you forward now to another significant point in this life as Frank. When I count to 3, a new scene will unfold. 1, 2, and 3.
and somewhere bright. I can't see much.
It just feels bright to you.
Yeah, there's nothing I can make out. This all sort of white, kind of fuzzy place.
So I'll ask you, have you passed over and gone to the spirit world?
Yes.
So just looking back on the life of Frank, I'm going to look at the time that you passed and what you passed from. You're going to know that. I'm going to go to the scene of your death. You're going to be there now. You're going to tell me what has happened. 1, 2, and 3.
One of the machines that took the wood that transported the big trees we chopped down ran over me. And I see my body there, and my wife is crying.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any pain before you passed?
Not really, no.
So let's discuss now as you leave. Do you leave straight away? Your wife? Do you hang around for a bit before you go to the light?
No, I'm sort of in third person. I see my body,
Mm-hmm.
my wife there.
Mm-hmm. So you're looking from your soul's perspective, yes?
Yeah.
Wonderful. So now that your soul has detached from the body, does it go into the light?
More lingers a bit.
Say that again.
Lingers.
It lingers for a little bit. Okay, so after it's had its time lingering, then you go into the white light. Tell me what happens next once you go through that white light and you go to the other side. Who is there waiting for you?
Some man,
Mm-hmm.
the long white beard, kind of like a wizard looking guy.
Mm-hmm. Is this your spirit guide? Or someone else from the spirit realm?
I think so.
Okay, what is his purpose of greeting you?
I'm not sure. He greets me like an old friend.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel when he greets you? Do you feel like you know him?
Yes. I feel like I know him, but I've never met him.
Wonderful. So where does he take you? Where do you go with him?
He takes me into space, into the stars.
Mm-hmm. So he'll be taking you there, but then where does he take you?
He takes me to some kind of rock, white rock, just floating there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a path that we take that leads to it. The path sort of formulates itself a couple meters in front of us in each direction we walk. And he takes me to this white rock to sit down.
So why has he taken you to the white rock to sit down? Is he discussing things with you?
Yeah.
What is he discussing?
not all completely clear. There's a mumbling of life. Why?
So, out of interest, what was the purpose of your life as Frank? Allow that to be known to you.
I don't know.
It would have been.
It just sort of existed.
But there's always a reason. There's always a reason why we incarnate. What do you feel the greater lessons were in the life of Frank? What did you learn or come to learn?
To be more proactive, not just to let it happen to me.
Was there any other lessons there?
To be honest, because I cared about my wife rather than deeply love her. It was kind of like I took the easy path in a life that I didn't really want, but I had it, and it wasn't all bad, so I just accepted it. And I felt bad, and I saw my wife crying because I didn't really love her as much as she loved me, and I felt guilty.
Wonderful. So, now connecting with your spirit guide, who governs your life with you as Oscar. I want you to connect with that guide now, allowing the guide to show his or herself to you. Allowing that guide to appear in front of you. What does your guide look like? How does your guide appear?
He's calm. He's well put together. He's got a groomed beard.
He's got a groomed beard?
Yeah. He's got his hair combed, in a suit, and there's a big gold ring on his ring finger.
How is his energy?
Calm. As if he doesn't really have a care in the world. He's just relaxed.
In which way does this guide wish to guide you in this lifetime? Why does he want to work with you? What does he offer you?
He wants to help me become who I want to be.
What's your guide's name?
Alex.
And so I ask Alex, what is the purpose or his Oscar's purpose in this lifetime? What does he wish to do? What was his intentions to come here and do?
To learn what he wants and to learn how to get and become who he wants to be. To find himself so that he doesn't live another life of regret and guilt.
How do you help him, Alex? In which ways do you help guide him? Do you offer him strength or clarity? What do you offer?
I'm like a student to him. He learns how to teach someone, to share his way of life, to properly understand who he was and to be able to formulate that. There's nothing material that I really give him, it's more feeling. Like a student and a teacher, how they, kind of relationship they have.
Do you feel that he's on track with his life at this time?
Yes.
Is there anything that he should be doing differently?
Doesn't seem that way, no.
So he is on track. Everything is good. Wonderful. Do you have any words of wisdom for him?
Not really, no. He seems like the kind of guy that has everything planned out, everything is going the way he wants it to.
Good. Alex, I ask all the higher guides who work with this area. Oscar would like to see a small scene of something in the future that applies to him, that will help him feel happy moving forward. Is that possible today to show him this? Is that allowed for him to see a scene of the future?
See a big no in the sky.
You see a no.
Mm-hmm.
So I ask Alex or the higher guides, is there a reason why he cannot see the future at this time?
I'm hearing it'll disrupt the path that I'm currently on.
Okay, that's perfect. Just before we leave this, is there anything that the higher guides, whether it be Alex or another spirit guide, wishes to say to Oscar moving forward?
Good luck. I wish you strength and courage. And to listen to yourself. And to do what you think. And to do what you hear inside your head. To take that path. Instead of letting outside events control what you think.
Okay, thank you.